We see ourselves upon a rocky mountainside. The wind is whipping up something fierce, and we focus first on an elf, a wretched form. Robes are tattered and torn, his thin body frail as he claws his way up this mountainside, clutching nothing but a leather-bound book. He's cursing around, cursing at the wind, and as he tries to open the book once more, he curses at the book. How dare you? How dare you keep your secrets from me? And then he stops, suddenly aware of another presence. Lumbering into view from around a boulder, a large orc can be seen, the hulking form far, far broader, almost as tall as the elf. But in his crumpled state, the elf that is, the orc towers over him. The orc's hand is clutching his eye, and there is dried blood about it. To his side, a large chipped battle axe. The orc's remaining good eye fixes on the elf, and there is a snarl as the battle axe comes out and gets raised above his head. There's a few strides, and the axe is up and about to plunge down. The poor, wretched elf puts a hand up in protest, and then the air is filled with glowing, bright runes of power and knowledge. The book suddenly open, the pages flapping back and forth. The two look at each other and then at the runes. The battle axe comes down to the side. The two now look closely at each other. More orcs begin to join the leader and gather, looking at this strange sight. It is many, many years later that we now start our story. And I think there was a bit of echo again, Vicky. I'm not too sure.
It's all right. I can handle that. Keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, that is annoying.
I'll mute it for a sec.
Yeah. It is the year 824 post-Ashfall. It is the 3rd of Valorium. It is a Wednesday, and it is the early hours of the morning. There are 2 hours left before dawn, and your caravan, though it is rare, has gone through the night. The caravan master, Kalen Strongarm, has been commandeered to fetch a watch group, and send them to Longreach with urgency. Rumors of orcs have abound, and these rumors are growing stronger and stronger. This information now is a couple of months old, and you're in the middle of spring. These orcs were spotted at the start of spring. You're hoping you get there in time and that there is nothing untoward happening. The captain, Bran Ironhide, he is a master of a small troop of 24 strong men, and it is his task to go where is needed around Linchette. The three of you have journeyed for a few days now with this caravan for your reasons. Ava and Saden, of course, you two know each other, having traveled for some time, but Virgil was recruited almost in Linchette as the scout, the one to go ahead and make sure the path is clear. It is now Virgil that you see in the distance, 2 hours before dawn, the streak of yellow, the arrow flying up. It is far in the distance and only just visible due to the darkness. Longreach has called for aid.
Is this back to us? Are we in?
It's back to you.
All right,
you're in.
I'm going to unmute Vicky for now.
I look over at Saden. Look back at the caravan master.
I'm already on the horse.
And spur my horse into action.
As these two are sort of, I assume, spurring up towards me to then head toward where the signal arrow came from.
Yeah.
They can still move quicker than me, even in this terrain, but only by a little bit. So what I might do is I'm going to try and catch the eye of the paladin.
Yeah.
And see if there is a chance for me to sort of hitch a ride as he goes by.
Okay, so Saden, you're bolting ahead with Beacon.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
him.
And Ava, you are on Raven.
Yeah.
Okay. Raven, you're both riding Battleborns. So war horses bred for war. Ava, yours is in I try to think, it's hide armor. And Saden, yours is in plate barding.
Nice.
That's correct. So if you look at Raven, jet black horse with really powerful hooves.
Okay.
The armor that adorns Raven is hide barding, and it's beautiful to look at. And atop is myself, Ava. I've got leather on, so a leather bodice to keep me nice and comfortable.
Nice and shapely.
I've got a nice and shapely, because otherwise Jack wouldn't have any. Oh no, I'm not an elf. What a shame.
So for the person in
and-
chat asking if there was bikini armor, close.
Yes, but not quite. And with that sort of leather trousers, but a long skirt over those leather trousers. I've got long white, almost sort of blonde, almost white hair, and that is braided across the top of my head and back behind me so it doesn't get in my way. When you see me on this horse, you can tell I know how to handle my horse. And with that, spurring my horse ahead, we leap into action.
Okay.
Nice.
Brass, would you like to describe Saden as you come alongside
I
Virgil?
would. I'll start off. So the steed that he rides is named Beacon because he shines like a beacon with white fur and plate armor that glimmers in the starlight or the moonlight. Saden himself is this sort of middle-aged, dark-haired man with a white streak through his hair, blue eyes, and he is wearing mithril plate armor. One of his pauldrons on his right shoulder is shaped like a gauntlet. Like the hand of his goddess is on his shoulder at all times. He has the symbol of Lucia, which is the sort of finger pointing upwards, and he has a flaming greatsword in his hand, sort of runes emblazoned into the blade, and he's also got this sort of like fiery black and orange kind of surcoat over him as well.
Nice. So as Saden is sort of pulling up to, or sort of coming alongside me as I'm kind of sprinting toward where the signal arrow has come from, I am quite a bit more subdued in color than the other two. Virgil is a young man, quite young, barely into his 20s, with a mane of long black hair, very pale skin, and sort of gray, stormy eyes. He's very distinctive of a certain ethnicity of the world. He has on him a weather-worn, a lot of weather-worn gear, a bow across his back, 2 quivers of arrows, a battered shield, and a sword clinking at his side. His chainmail, which peeks out from beneath the covering of hard-boiled leather, is dirty, as if it's been purposely camouflaged, but it cannot be mistaken that it is a very fine suit of chainmail. He is mountless. He can run quickly and swiftly, especially in this terrain, but where speed is of the essence, as you're pulling alongside Saden, he's going to hold out one of his hands in a hope that you will sort of lift him onto the back of
We'll
Beacon.
do like a Legolas sort
Indeed.
of thing. And just fling you onto the back of my horse.
And
Okay.
as I seat down, I'm going to say, "My thanks."
I cannot fight well with you on the back, so I'll have to drop you off before we charge into the orcs.
I fight better on foot.
Excellent.
You can hear the cries of Captain Bran behind. Where are you lot off? Stay here. We must move as a group. As a group. Damn these adventurers. He sends a
raise my
curse into the into the
My
night.
fiery sword in reply as I'm charging ahead.
You've got a fiery sword.
Yes. He has. So you draw your great sword, and fire leaps up around it as you invoke the enchantment.
Indeed. And
Absolutely.
a sort of golden aura is surrounding me as well.
Yep. Your
Virgil,
halo
you
glimmering
feel
with
like-
power.
Yeah, you feel as if any minor wound you receive while within this aura would quickly be healed, and you feel like invigorated.
It's more an invigoration. You feel like you can easily face danger and come out unscathed. Okay. The moons are in favor right now. The fox is at a half moon. The hound's at half. The fox is at a crescent. They're both in the sky with the hound about to be setting soon. And there is a shadowy sort of silvery light about the landscape. There are no clouds presently. So are the two of you spurring on your horses and really trying to get as much speed as possible? You've got about 4 hours ahead of you if you travel. Well, for your steeds, you've probably got about 2 hours ahead of you if you really push your horses. And is
Yeah,
now a good time to bring up the map as well, so people can
It's a very
see.
good time.
Watch and learn, ladies and gentlemen, as I show you the power of streaming. Well, hey.
Right, and if we zoom in, you've got Mount Hybra and Harbour, the capital, but just outside of Harbour. Harbour's inside the mountain itself. Just outside is Linchette, which is a farming community, fortified with several towns about it. Longreach was formed about 3 days' journey to the north because of the a couple of resources that were found there, rare resources. So it was commissioned, founded, and has stood there for some time, another fortified town. So you as a party, you spur your horses and you begin to move quickly towards Longreach.
Show us the meaning of haste.
The sun is beginning to rise, the dawn, the night breaking to dawn as you begin to get close. And it is now, because all of you are human, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It is only now you begin to see in the pale light ahead of you that there is smoke rising from the hills where Longreach resides. And as you begin to crest some of the hills on the way in, you're now seeing burning farms about the place.
Damn beasts.
Those seer preserve us. They may be
Here
too
and
late.
there, you've got the bodies of orcs and some of the watchmen. It looks like there have been sporadic battles. However, as you look towards the town itself, you're too far away to see any details, but there seems to be more smoke rising from that location.
If we can charge in at the rear, we can catch them by surprise, maybe cause a rout.
Yes,
Agreed.
maybe hopefully people have managed to get to the bastion. If anything, if there's any survivors, they will be there. But let's hope they haven't breached the defences. Come, let's go.
And with that, as you reach the outskirts of Longreach, I'm moving.
Here we are.
Incredible.
So
Classic maps.
It is classic maps to provide a nice clean. I'm going to describe it. You're coming over the rise. Your farmlands are disappearing. The ones sort of mostly to the right of your entry point of your entrance to Longreach have been hit the hardest by these orcs. As you get a lot closer, there are now a lot more orc dead, but also a lot more human, mostly watch, but there are others dead in the streets around the place. You can see that there seems to be a final siege happening. Like most towns, there is a middle section that is walled, and these are stone walls, very defendable. But when that middle section fills up, it spills out beyond. During safe times, this isn't a problem. During terrible times, people outside the walls need to retreat within and head to the bastion for safety. And then the watch man the walls and try and protect the people. What you're seeing here is a couple of battles as you come over. The first thing I'm going to point you to, just make sure. There are 2 ogres in this location. So ogres look like oversized orcs. They are at least 3 times the size of an orc, towering above you a good, about 18 feet tall. These are huge creatures. They are, from what you can see, these orcs are just grabbing any rubble. They're tearing parts of the building apart and just lobbing this across the walls and into the town itself. They're also kind of aiming at the one tower that you have here. But there is no one on that tower because there's a group of orcs.
Which tower they're aiming at?
This one on the corner here.
That one on the corner. Cool.
Yeah. Sorry, did it not focus for you?
No, it didn't. It's all right. Now it has.
It is for us.
Okay. And if I go here, you've got 3 orcs dressed in breastplates. There are... you can see a lot of sort of quivers around them, and they've got these big bows, and they're firing arrows towards that tower to keep anybody who comes up on the battlement to try and retaliate in cover. So they're basically suppressing that tower. You've then got a large group of orcs. This is a mixed group of 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 in hide armor, 1 in breastplate. Again, with bows. Now, bows are very unusual. Orcs have never known to be to have used bows. Typically, they favor javelins as the ranged weapon. But they are firing over the orcs that are at the gates, and they are suppressing the battlement at this point. The orcs at the gate using battering rams. They've got another ogre with them. They've got a couple of orcs with breastplates. The rest are in hide armor. There's a lot of dead orcs around them. But so far, there is no return fire. And you hear the boom as the battering ram hits the door. The ogre also runs along with them. These doors are incredibly strong, but you know it's only a matter of time before they break. And at that point, there will be a breach and these orcs will get into the town. And there's a final group of orcs here, and they, also with bows, are suppressing that watchtower. Right now, there is no return fire at the orcs. It is only a matter of time before the orcs gain the upper hand and can start pouring in. You're atop a hill looking down into the town. And then the town kind of goes back up. So this area goes back up, and the town itself, the walled part of the town, is on another hill opposite you. So this area is the kind of valley in between. What are you doing?
Well, it seems we're the only people that have come to Longreach's aid.
We should focus on the archer groups, relieve the allies. Though, before I charge in, I am scanning the battlefield just to make sure that there isn't a specific orc, though I may not be to count the number of eyes from this distance. Just looking to see if any of them look familiar, move familiar.
You're way too far away to be able to determine this. But with your knowledge on orcs, there's a couple of things that strike you as not good. First of all, there are no goblins. This is unheard of. No goblins? No, orcs always have goblins. They are the first in. They are the ones who bear the brunt of the attack. They're the shock troops.
And they're also using tactics.
They're using tactics, and they're using modern weaponry like bows. You think the ones with breastplates are using... The bows look far stronger. They look like battle bows. And these are difficult bows to use, requiring expertise to be able to wield them properly.
Something is different about this warband. I think we should keep at least one of them alive to question them afterwards. But for now, let us make haste to the right. Deal with those archers over there. And he's going to point to those 3... I'm looking on the live stream. There we go.
Yeah.
Those 3 in that general direction.
Be careful, Paladin, that you do not find yourself in the middle of a situation that is worse than the one we find ourselves in now. If we go down those alleys, and I'm going to sort of point from over your shoulder and to the ogres on the right side, we'll be crushed between those ogres and the 2 largest groups of orcs. No, our best bet is to go in through the left flank, wheel around.
If you say so. My sword is thirsting for orc blood, and there are more orcs to the left in that group of archers, so 4's better than 3. Let's go for that one.
What say you, wizard?
I'd like to go straight down the middle and draw them all to us. If they're going after us, they're not going after the town.
I see.
I
So
like
we
the
each
way
have a
she
different
thinks, but archers first, and hopefully by doing that, then they'll start coming after us, and we can lead them away, while our allies open fire.
If you could drop me behind this building here, I'm going to sort of... You see where I'm pinging on the left there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be able to get a better vantage.
All right then. Let us make haste.
Okay. So you're moving into
The left side.
that left side here.
Yep. And I'm going to sort of dismount whilst no one's looking my direction and get behind this building so that I can be a surprise.
Okay. So what I am happy for you to do, Virgil, do you want to move yourself behind that building? You can do that, no problems.
How dark is it at the moment? Is it as light?
There is light now. It's kind of early hours of the morning, so the sun hasn't quite risen, but there's enough light to see by.
And these squares, are they 5 foot or 10 foot squares?
5 foot squares.
Ah, I knew that. But
Okay,
did
so
everybody
I
else?
take it they've not seen us cresting the hill.
At the moment, they're focused purely on the town. So where
They-
you are, and as you move in, so let's just move all your tokens to here. You've reached here. Virgil, you've jumped off to there.
Yeah, I'm going to go there. Yeah.
Yep. The rest of you two, I'm just going to put your horses off to one side, but you are mounted currently. So if they take damage, we know where to apply the damage. The two of you are there currently. The
All right,
orcs here have not noticed as you've come in because they are fixed on what's happening up here, and there is a lot of noise still. There's you can hear the cries within the town, sickening crunches from rocks landing within, the banging of that ram and the ogre against the gate, and every now and then a watchman kind of sticks his head up to try and shoot back before quickly ducking back down again under a hail of arrows.
Well, before any combat is joined, I would like to hide.
Okay, is this I can consider you hidden, or are you cloaking yourself in
I'm
shadow?
hiding in shadow.
Okay, so do you now want to make a hide in shadows? Are you planning to move as part of the hiding, or is this hiding just to keep you
This is just
stationary?
to keep me stationary. For those who are unaware, the way hiding works in Sesa is I am calling upon a connection to a shadow aether to become invisible. At least that's how I understand it. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct. Your rogue abilities all come from the shadow aether.
Oh, that's the wrong thing, but it's the same bonus, so we'll do it anyway.
Okay,
It's got to come up as moving silently, but it is hide in shadows.
let's go.
No boon or bane on this.
No boon or bane. Standard roll.
First roll of the campaign,
jeez.
baby. Natural 20.
Okay, you don't even spend the stamina required to do that. So you now have the invisibility condition.
Nice. Bodes well. Bodes well.
That does bode well.
Actually, whilst we're closer, are these orcs speaking in an orky way?
At the moment, they're not talking. They are focused purely on keeping that tower locked down.
I see.
Suppressed.
Fightful.
Yeah. However, you are close enough to see the markings. The markings are 2 eyes. One of the eyes has what appears to be a wound through it. It's sort of.
This is the rumored orc band.
Yes, it is. So before we roll for initiative, Ava and Saden, are either of you wanting to do anything?
Well, Halo's up. Fiery sword's active.
Yep.
No, I'm just going to be charging straight in the moment we can.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're just going to be heading in, I think.
Yeah. Your Halo's 30 feet, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 30-foot sphere.
Okay, so there you go.
Nice.
Anybody in there is within your Halo. Everything works from center of the model out for distances, for cover, for everything like that. Okay, so don't take corners. It's center of the model. which means yours is actually... It's equivalent to that, but that's fine. Right, let's have initiative. You all have a boon to your initiatives because the orcs are unaware. The orcs are going to have a bane to theirs. Do not forget to click on your model. Let me bring up the order.
Oh, yes, I should do that. Click on model first.
Click on model first, and then...
You know what's funny?
Yes?
Where has initiative gone? There it is. This has changed a little bit since last time. Boon. Oh, of course. I went from 20 to nat 1. I got a 13, though. That's not bad. Good, strong rolls from the rest of the party.
Look at that.
Sorry, I have... Because obviously I do not have certain things, I'm just going to...
Yep. I believe chat is enjoying the intense moment so far. Guys, give us your bets. Which of the player characters is likely to receive a wound first? And which of the player characters is going to draw first blood? Bets in chat.
Okay, and we should have an initiative order.
There it is.
And the one in... Sorry, the one in plate. Was that? That was 12. Yeah.
And this is just
So I
the
had
group
them
on
the
the
wrong way
left,
around.
yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so Ava, you have the initiative. So you now have the initiative token.
Oh,
Okay, so you've got a threat token. You are a threat
Right,
in this
right.
encounter.
I am a threat in this encounter. I like that very much. Okay, well,
And you can swap with Saden. So because you and Saden are tied, not tied, but grouped together, you can decide which
Yeah.
order you want to go.
Saden, do you want to go and engage?
Well, can you open up with a devastating spell?
I
Yes,
wonder
but
what
I-
spell that could possibly
would-
be.
Possibly
I would
one of
rather
fire.
have my friendly meat shield between me and them.
Well, I'll be charging in right behind you.
No. Go on. You know the way this goes. Meat shields
All right,
first.
well, if I get caught in the spell, then I'm attacking you afterwards.
That's absolutely fine.
Right, I guess I'm going first then.
Well,
can...
everyone in chat is saying you're going to get first blood and I'm going to get the first wound.
I don't know. Well, you're all the way over there. I'm the only one engaging. Right, I'm going in. I got 70 feet on my horse with the armor on. So that's swift action, I believe, to move. And then can I attack with the horse?
Okay, so your swift action is to activate your horse,
Yes.
giving you your horse's action and swift action. So your horse can now close and
Right.
attack.
Okay,
And
right.
you've still got your action.
So
Paladin thunders forward.
Yeah,
We
so
are
your
doing
mount, ba-doom, ba-doom. At this
a-
point, all the orcs turn, but they are still considered surprised against you as you close quickly.
this great clattering war horse comes in just to trample the guy in front of me. That's his hoof attack.
Isn't that a crit on a 19 for you?
It's the
his
horse.
hoof. It's the horse.
Ah, right, never mind.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
I should have rolled my attack first. Oh,
I think you hit.
Unable to even close to defending because of surprise. The hoof comes down smashing against the orc grunt.
right, I'm doing the damage. There's him.
Oh, that's a good damage.
14 damage.
Right.
And my sword. I can attack myself as well, can I?
You still can, because you still got your action now. But
Okay.
what I need to just quickly do...
Stand by.
Okay, there we go. However, the armor, he manages to bring the armor in and only takes half that damage. And you can now have your attack.
Okay.
That was a brace mechanic, everybody.
That is a brace mechanic. Whenever you take
I
damage, if
roll
it's from a
my
weapon...
Fiery greatsword. I think as well I get an extra d6 to the damage.
You
if
do,
I-
because you've
if I
got the
charge.
momentum of your mount with you. And don't forget, you've got a boon
Oops.
because you are mounted.
Just missed the crit.
Well, I have a boon, so I'm just going to. Can I just roll? And
With the boon, you're going to get through the orc's defense, and you're going to
Okay.
hit.
Right. What is a boon? Is it a D6?
It's a D6 and added to the roll.
Just to see, just to...
Nice.
So that would have been a
Would have
31.
22. Oh, 31. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at the wrong number.
Yeah. So yeah, savagely striking the orc with your great sword. So your great sword is flaming.
It is indeed, and it is doing an extra D6. How many D10s do I want to add? 0. Didn't give me an option for the extra damage. Shall we use the extra damage?
The extra damage should be baked into the roll.
It is indeed. It's 1d6 in there.
That's from the fire damage, not from the charging damage.
Oh, you're right. There isn't from the charging, so let's add another 3. 26 in total.
Is it enough to kill something outright?
Don't be silly.
It might be.
The armor doesn't manage to protect the orc, so this grunt has now just taken 23 points of damage. So the hoof has come down, knocking it to one side. 26, yes.
Yes, because of the charge.
Yes.
And then your sword comes across. The orc just narrowly ducks under your sword. So hit points are taken off, but you haven't dealt a serious blow to the orc. So hit points are used to indicate the orc getting out of harm's way and not actually being harmed. When the hit points are dropped to 0, you can then harm the orc. Okay, so the orc grunt is still there. He's got a longbow, and he's glaring up at you, but otherwise you're harassing him at this point.
Nice.
And that is your turn done.
The wizard's turn.
Ava, what would you like to do?
As I see Saden go in and attack the orc, I start to cast. As I cast, fire licks up around my fingers, and I reach out. I aim for, I think, there. I should. How do I do the?
Just hold click.
Hold clicks.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
if I aim about there, I think 20-foot sphere.
Do you want to be a bit?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be fine. As I hurl this fireball, due to the fact that Saden is my companion, he remains completely untouched, though his heart might skip a beat as the fire licks up around his feet.
My beard is singed.
Not even a singe. It almost caresses as
So,
it comes across.
Can we
Doesn't
please
touch
just
you at all.
scream fireball or something so that, you know...
So the fireball
Fireballs.
hurtles down the street, exploding. Saden and Beacon completely untouched by the mastery the Invoker has on this magic. But the 4 orcs they're consumed by fire. Let's have some damage.
Oh, let's have some damage. As I do this, I have focused on it. I'm really empowering it.
Okay. So you're adding a d10 to the damage, and you're spending a point of stamina to do that. Saden, you would have had to have spent a point of stamina to command your beacon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so just drop your stamina by 1. That's it. Fireball damage, Ava?
Technical difficulties, stand by.
No. Pressing button difficulties.
This is start as we mean to go on, chat.
It's
I
the
always get
first
buttons
time you're
wrong.
all here, so it's just getting used to...
But you have to make light of it so that no one gets bored.
yes, indeed.
There we go. Pink dice.
Pink dice.
Oh, that's a good roll.
33. Now that is impressive, and I will be doing some saving throws. So it is a dexterity breath saving throw, and orcs are not known for being very dexterous. So
Oh, what a shame.
I'm going to start with the one in the breastplate at the top.
Chat is already shipping Saden and Ava.
Damn.
Hang on.
Unfortunately, as a paladin, I have a vow of chastity.
You did?
No.
So
That's
managed to make his save, and only takes 16. So dives off to one side. Failed. their save.
Good. Burn, piggies, burn.
And is now got the burning condition as well. So is on fire as fire licks up. Yeah, not looking so good.
Well played, Vicky.
And the next one also failed.
Nice.
And has
Very
fire.
nice.
Oh. And the final one. So this is the one in front of you, Saden.
Oh, the ship is now called Saden, apparently.
Oh.
That's the couple name.
And 1 hit point left, but is on fire.
Okay, so he's doomed.
Excellent.
He's doomed.
He's
He's
pretty much
doomed.
Unless they have healing powers. I mean, these are strange orcs. We
These
don't know
are
what they're
strange
capable
orcs.
of. They could have
They
shamans.
could do. The one in breastplate looks a stronger, more confident orc than the ones in hide armor, but they're all still much a threat. The one in the breastplate is also wielding the battle bow. Okay, so we're going to move on to the one in the breastplate first. It spins round.
Before you do that,
Oh, sorry, yes.
seeing the fact that this has been quite devastating
Oh.
and not wanting these creatures to be able to retaliate, I am going to use my threat token and I'm going to do it again.
Okay, so your threat token is now gone, and you're choosing
Fireball.
to take an action before the next person's turn, which is the orc
Yes.
with the breastplate. Have your next action.
Absolutely. All right.
And
so
could you start crossing off spell points and stamina, please?
that's what I was just trying to do.
Invoker wizards in Untold Destiny.
They do have a
Fireball
lot of-
Fantastic.
Ask questions later.
but they cannot use abjuration magics. Their protections are not great.
I am going to also empower this one.
Okay.
Oh, God. Language check.
Yes. And the fire again licks up.
And we got a 28. Don't forget to knock off your stamina and...
Yeah, I'm going to do
yeah,
that now.
you know how to do it on the model, yeah?
I think I've already done it.
No.
So a threat token, Jeffrem, is on for us as players. Whoever gets the highest initiative roll gets a threat token, which can be spent in a multiple ways throughout the combat. But I think expires if you don't spend it during that combat. In
That's
this
right.
case, Vicky has decided she is going to basically take another turn using her threat token. So it's really
Yes.
good. However, the enemies can get them as well, I believe.
Yes, certain
Yes, it's
powerful
whoever
enemies can.
goes first.
So the breastplated orc did not make it save. So whenever you're
Yes.
rolling unopposed, you need to roll 20 or higher to succeed. And that's across saving throws, across skill checks, anything like that. So that is 28, and that orc is now also on fire.
Nice.
Moving to the next one. I'll do this quickly. Oh, only takes half the damage. Is already on fire, so that's not going to change there, but it's still up.
Another thing that was really good at is slowing combat down by forcing a million saving throws at a time.
I know.
They're speeding it up by killing multiple enemies at the same time.
And
Yes, it's a balancing act.
regardless,
One's fine.
the one in front of you is consumed by fire, unable to try and avoid the flames that burst forth from the second fireball. The orc screams in agony and collapses to the floor. Now,
First blood.
Roasted pig.
first blood was Ava.
No one said it would be Ava.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so the
he's
orc with
toughened
the
him up.
breastplate doesn't get to go.
Look into the face of ultimate power.
Virgil, it is over to you.
Right.
Oh, hang on. Ava, you've killed an opponent. Could you
Oh,
roll
yes.
a d6
There
and
we
I
go.
take that much morale damage?
There's another Untold Destiny mechanic is morale. 4 points of morale damage.
Oh,
That's good.
Very good. Protect the enemy from the distress of being alive. Thanks, Tim.
Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do now, 2 fireballs have gone off. They're in this area. Fireballs are
Very loud.
they're not
Very
very
bright.
loud, but they are bright. However, you got building shielding. There's not a great deal here.
There is a battle going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know if any of the orcs have noticed this. And there's a lot of smoke about here. There's certain buildings burning already in this area. So hopefully it's gone unnoticed.
Hopefully you've not just killed some civilians hiding.
I'm sure I haven't. I'd never do stuff like that.
Virgil, it is your action.
I have just kind of watched Ava kind of go flick her wrist twice, and then these two, like, see her face just light up in flame, which concerns Virgil. However, he's going to sort of poke his head around the corner slightly and spy that the orc with the breastplate is looking very important. And if he knows anything about orcs from his time with the Forlorn, you take out the head of the snake.
Yeah, I accidentally deleted him from initiative. I'll put him in with the hide armor. Just make it nice and easy.
Righto. So, invisibly, he takes an arrow from his quiver, and it's going to be a very special arrow. I believe he's within range.
Yeah.
Yeah?
95?
95 feet from me.
Yep.
I am going to use one of my alchemical arrows on him.
Ooh.
And I'm also going to, obviously this is a vicious arrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to mark him, if I may.
You certainly can.
Which I believe is a point of stamina.
It is, I believe, no points of
Or-
stamina.
It is for invoke power. So-
Yes, it is for the invokes. It's 1 point to have the invoke come up as well.
And that would be the full mark that I've got on my sheet here.
That is.
So that is a point of stamina if my token would behave. Token's not behaving. I don't think I've got control over the numbers, you know.
No, hang on. Let's.
Either
'cause-
way,
Brass,
whilst-
you
I
managed
think you
to.
need to do it on the character sheet. I think that was the way I had
Yeah,
to do it.
my token's working fine.
that's all right. For now, I can do it on the character sheet. That's not a problem. So I will spend a point of stamina, and this is going to be an alchemical arrow, as I said before. I think I will be reaching for an acidic arrow for this one.
Ooh. Yeah.
Point that down. Now, that's an extra... oh, bloody hell. What was the extra damage on the acidic arrow? That is 1d8 extra damage.
That's right.
Plus it explodes in a 5-foot radius, which is what I'm going for here. So invisibly through, I get a boon on this, don't I?
You get you get a greater boon because you are invisible right now.
And he is marked. So here we go. Let me just select the boon. There's a lot of windows with this. Greater boon. Here we go. That is a 29.
Okay, so the orc is kind of, well, first of all, you come round, you knock your arrow, thorns from your bow go straight onto the arrow itself, and then it gets let loose. The orc with the breastplate is looking towards Ava and doesn't even notice this arrow strike him.
So this is the extra damage. So no additional d10s, but I will roll an additional d8 for the damage from the acid.
Yeah.
Which is 8.
So that is a total of 27 that explodes, covering that area. So
Several things are going to happen here then. So both of them are doing acid saves, item saves. And I believe the bleed is put onto both of them automatically.
yes, I'm just going to quickly do a check. Acid bomb.
Yes, Feifel.
Here we go.
That orc's name is Mark. Brilliant. Let's get a...
So there's two things that happen. First of all, the orc that got hit takes the damage, can't reduce it. Potentially can use an armor save. So let me do the armor, but otherwise is not looking great. So let's do that quickly. Orc breastplate armor.
Let's have a look-see. Get effed.
So that is a total of 27 damage straight to that orc. So it's not looking good. The one that is then looking at 27 damage is allowed a saving throw for half. Because it's now blasted out from that orc. There's acid. I've got to remember the bleeding wound.
Yep.
And stuff like that. So it's not looking so great. Let me do another dexterity saving throw. And this is
Get effed.
It's an item saving throw because the arrow is an item. But yeah, fails it. So it also takes.
Nice.
And yeah, the other orc with the hide armor is just blasted apart. Acids ripping through his armor, eating into his skin, and thorns as well, exploding from there, just shredding the flesh. So the one with breastplate has got these bleeding wounds and is also on fire currently.
With that, because that I believe breaks my stealth, doesn't it?
That does. You're now visible.
I'm going to. I think I've moved 5 feet, so I have 45 left.
Yes, you do.
You're
in an urban environment now.
Do I not get 50 just naturally?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. But I was just reminding in case you were thinking of anything that.
No.
Your
So
terrain might give you.
he is also, as he dashes over, he's going to flash a grin at that orc that he is just hurt.
Okay.
And he is now there, no longer invisible.
Could you roll a d6 for me?
I will indeed. That is 5 points of morale damage.
That is not good. The group is looking a little bit shaken and weakened by this. And that is you done, Virgil?
I believe so. I will keep track of my temporary hit points on my little notepad here.
Yeah. So the tokens, are they not behaving when you're trying to manipulate hit points and stuff on them?
No, they are not. But they are behaving on my sheet, so it's fine for now. We'll sort it out when we've got a moment.
That's fine. It must be the way they're connected to your character sheets.
Oh, I made myself go to sleep rather than come out of stealth. Whoopsie. Could take a little nap.
Right. We're going to do the orcs now.
Now isn't the time, Virgil. Now isn't the time.
Starting with the one with the breastplate. It has a target-rich environment, but it is looking towards you, Ava, because of your 2 fireballs. Brings back the battle bow and unleashes an attack towards you as its action.
Ava might die.
Ava won't die.
Cast shield.
No abjuration. She's an invoker.
Damn.
None of that.
Cast fireball at the approaching arrow.
that could work. It is a wooden arrow.
You can't miss either, really.
If the heroes are now in an urban area, does that make them urban legends?
Oh, Jack, that's terrible.
It depends whether you die or not,
that's
really.
what chat asked.
I like
All
that
right.
one, Tim. I like that one.
Okay, so oh, jeez, that is terrible.
Oh, the gods are smiling
sad.
upon you.
There is
The rule
a
of
16,
GM's wife.
a 16 to hit you, Ava. Could you decide whether the damage is going through or whether you're defending against that?
I am going to dodge.
Spend a point of stamina, make a dodge test.
Yes. Stamina.
Oh, that hit?
Yeah, it's always a hit. If you don't defend, you get hit.
Oh, I thought it
Gotta
was
move out the way.
a 20 to hit.
No, it becomes opposed. So the attack roll is opposed versus the person's defense, whatever they choose to use. If they don't choose to use anything, their defense is 0.
Okay. Things have changed.
I haven't got a boon or anything.
21. You just nimbly move to one side and the arrow hurtles straight past you.
Matrix dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does it again.
On Raven.
Cannot.
So Raven and I just in unison move out the way and just look at the orc ahead of us and just smile.
drops the battle bow and it swiftly begins to, or it just goes to the ground and picks up this long spear. To
Brave orc. He will die well.
He will die soon.
and moves there.
Oh, smart orc.
Ah,
Calls back to the other orc that is still there, and
DM's thinking.
That orc is going to shoot at you, Ava, as well. With its longbow, it has got a 21. What are you doing?
I am going to dodge out the way. I am not going to take any of these.
Off you
This is like those show horses that do all the little oh dear.
Oh, good. Yes.
Oh, was that? Is that a 27?
That's a 27.
Bloody hell. Nimble. Very nimble.
Doesn't need abjuration
nimble.
magic.
Yeah. And then the bow's dropped, and as it's running, a partisan spear, a medium-sized spear, is pulled out, as is a shield, as the two orcs are now running towards you as screaming. Their screams, however, are being lost in the sound of battle around them.
Does Saden not get to smack him or anything?
No, you managed to avoid.
Ah.
Walked around to not go
got
within.
you.
Didn't enter Saden's melee. Okay,
Failure
so
of the meat shields. Failure of the meat shields.
yes. Right, we are at the end of round 1, so we're moving to round 2. At the start of round 2, any beneficial effects
Flaming.
can now trigger, and I have to subtract a further 2 stamina from my morale pool for the 2 people I have alive. So they've still got a bit of fight left in them, guys. They're not ready to break yet.
They might just keel
He's
over
my
now, though.
favourite orc. Is he on fire, perchance?
Yes, so we're now moving to the harmful effects that are on creatures. So fire damage. Shall we start with the breastplated one first?
Yes, we will.
Oh, okay, so 8 fire, and then the condition is gone. However,
The
it is
bleeding might finish him.
bleeding. Yes,
It's a D6, yeah?
it's a d6.
And that is a 2.
So, 2 hit points are lost, still there, and the bleeding condition now finishes because you rolled a 1 or a 2.
Mhm.
So the orc is kind of patted himself out, no longer bleeding, and is looking really angry there. Let's go to the one in hide armor that is burning. Can I have the d12, please?
No.
Oh, not looking good. So the end of round 1. We're about to head into round 2 with the 3 of you grouped. So who would like to go first?
I can leap out and finish the breastplate if you want.
See, that sounds like a jolly good fun.
If you like.
So, sword whips out, and I'm going to step in front of him as he's charging the wizard and attempt to decapitate him.
Okay.
Proper meat shields. I like it.
So this just sort of Virgil just kind of appears, like it materializes in front of him. Hello, friend. And he is actually marked still. So here you go. No boon on this, is there?
No.
That
jeez.
is a
Beautiful.
29.
Well done.
It's a crit.
The Tea Fairy has arrived. Thank you, Tea Fairy. Love you. That
So
is
the-
indeed a crit, which is an extra D10, isn't it?
It's an extra d10, and the orc cannot parry or dodge that.
So I
that
think
hand
I
brace.
think I'm probably going to be removing his head from his shoulders with this one.
I think you might be.
There we are. I just sort of pirouette outward and just thunk, off goes his head.
And with that, yep, the head goes flying as the orc with a breastplate goes slamming into the floor. Could you now roll a d6 for me?
Righto. Just a 2.
Okay, the remaining orc is looking very shaken, but is still determined to stay there.
So I still have movement. I'm going to
Yep.
plop myself there.
Okay, and with that, you close with the orc. Virgil, that's you done.
Still here, beast.
Well, I have a hatred of orcs.
I take
So
it
I
you're
would
going
like
next.
to go next. I'm going to sort of go a roundabout way so I can get the charge on Beacon. And I turn around and I charge him. But
Yep.
I'm attacking first, not the horse.
Okay.
because I want to kill him.
Off you go.
It would be funny if the horse ate his skull. Only a 24.
24. So the orc turns. So I'm using
At this point,
Yeah.
as I see my friend battling this orc, I am going to cast Hamper Foe.
Right. First things first, Brass, you forgot the boon because you're
Oh,
on
yeah.
top of a horse.
True.
Look at my horse.
So roll a d6, and then I think...
4.
So you're up to 28, and Vicky, you were looking to do Hamper Foe.
Hamper Foe, please.
Okay, so you quickly interrupt and cast Hamper Foe on the orc. Would you like to roll your dice?
I will.
So your magic kind of begins to batter the orc to the one side, distracting it. So your attack, Saden, is now up to 31 as the orc is distracted, hampered, and harried. It tries to bring up its shield to parry you, but you get through its defenses. So I got a passive shield defense of 27 on these orcs. So
Okay.
you beat it. Off you go.
Right, this will also... I'll add a d6 to this because I charged.
Yeah.
So,
I-
80 Ooh.
Stop! He's already dead.
20, yeah, even if he
Ah.
braced, he's dead.
Dead,
And with
dead,
that-
dead.
I cleave him from head to balls.
Beautifully
And with that,
done.
the remaining orc is quickly felled, but the battle continues to rage around you.
Well fought, friends.
Battle's not over yet.
I'm
make-
going to use my action to connect with the Aether and bring back some spell points.
Okay, do you want to recover 2 spell points?
I will be taking a minute and going back to full stamina.
Okay, so it's not quite going to quite take you a minute. Are the 3 of you kind of joining up together and just spending a couple of rounds to quickly get all your resources back?
I think that would be wise. No one knows we're here.
Yeah. Okay. You do that, and as you're doing that, you got a couple of heads poking up on the watchtower, realizing there are no more arrows coming in. And now they begin to quickly get together. There's about 4 guards up there that now bring out their crossbows and begin to shoot down towards the gate, beginning to hamper the orcs there. The orcs now, the battering ram kind of put down as they're bringing up shields to defend from that side, and glaring around at the other orcs, trying to understand what's happening.
The people of Longreach have fight in them left in them yet, is what I meant to say.
Okay, so the first battle is done, but the war is far from finished. What do you want to put yourselves up on fresh top max resources and then decide what you're doing next?
Perhaps we should circle around to the other set of archers now. I understand there are 2 ogres, but I think we can deal with those.
I have an idea. If you circle around to the other set of archers, and I can get close enough to the ogres, I can place caltrops in any narrow parts of the buildings they may seek to come through.
Very well. Let us make haste. So we're going to go back down south, I would assume, and sort of circle around towards the right, where the...
Yeah.
You should be able to delete this after I draw it, but I think what brass means is that kind of maneuver.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Do you want to move your tokens to that area?
Thank you, my love. T-Fairy has done her duty.
There we are. I'd say we can move up a bit to this. This looks sheltered. Like there.
Righto, I'm coming over.
And yeah, you can move to there. You're avoiding the one group. You're around.
Although I think what Virgil might do is sort of go the further way around and end here. And
Okay.
probably take the hide in shadows action from here. No, you know what? Going from here is probably fine.
From there.
Because I can take the hide in shadows action, and whilst these guys are distracted, I can probably stealthily... Can you see what I'm measuring out here?
Yep, I can see
I
it.
can lay out caltrops in this area here,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back still hidden shadows, I hope.
Okay. Right, we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, Ava, no! Ava, come back!
Going in.
I take it, Ava, you've moved in to do a spell, yeah?
Yeah, because then it'll draw them out towards us.
Okay, we're going with her plan.
Two seconds. Right, what I'm going to do now is, Ava, as you move across there, these are 3 orcs with breastplates. I am going to be rolling their awareness saving throws to see if they notice you coming in.
Okay.
Oh, Vicky, I had a plan. Vicky.
First one doesn't.
Did you?
Oh.
Second one did.
Ooh.
Third one didn't, but one of them was enough. This orc, as you move in, looks around and quickly lets forth a cry to the other 3. We're going to go straight into initiative.
Bruh.
Oh, it's going to be one of those characters, is it, Vicky? Got to be one of those.
No.
Right, let me clear the initiative from last. Remove all turns, clear, and I will roll my orc
I can
separately.
see why you had such a thing against my wizard. Wizards cause problems.
Yes, they
do, don't they? And what do we do, Jack? We don't run in, do we? Now, let this be a lesson to you.
I rolled a 1 on initiative again.
She's using her own
16.
sacrifice as an example of how to play wizards correctly.
No.
This
No,
is
we're
what
going
not
to be
to do.
doing-
Watch as I get
Don't do
slaughtered by
this.
3 orcs.
No, watch the fact I was going, ooh, how far can I move my token? And didn't actually think about where I was putting it. But we won't say that.
Hey,
No.
chat! How likely is Vicky to survive this this misclick?
Let's see.
Hey, Steve, just because she's pregnant doesn't mean she can't get me my tea, and my slippers, and my newspaper, and my pipe.
Oh, jeez. And a comfy chair, Jack? Comfy chair?
I've had this chair for probably about 10, 13 years now, and it is, I think, disintegrating my tailbone.
Oh, dear. Right. Ava, you have the threat token again, going blindingly fast.
I do want to quickly point out, one of the reasons the combat is taking a little long is because we are going to an alpha character sheet, which you can't actually see on my screen. So that is one reason why.
Yeah. Just getting used to where everything is round the table. When you're just picking up dice and rolling, it's far quicker. Roll 20 just slows things down.
Oh,
a bit.
yeah.
Yeah. Right. Ava.
Well, due to the fact that we wouldn't want to disappoint and not turn them into sort of fried crispy orc, we will start off with Jack's favourite spell.
Lightning bolt.
Meteor swarm.
Take a lightning bolt. We're going to do fireball because why not?
We've had one fireball, yes. But what about second fireball?
Well, she could do a second fireball. She got the threat token again.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we are going to empower it.
Okay. Off you go.
Just so the chat knows, empowering means she's using an invoker class ability to add an extra damage dice to the spell. How
At
much
the
damage
cost
is
of
that?
stamina, I think.
It is, yes.
It does.
Yeah.
So don't forget your spell
33
points
I'm doing
and
it now.
stamina.
Doing it now.
Okay, so saving throws. The first orc has made.
No.
Oh, close,
Fail.
but failed. And the bottom orc failed as
Fail.
well. So let me just
Nice.
quickly do these.
There's no breastplate orc amongst these ones either.
There are 3 of them. They're all breastplate.
Oh, they are all okay. I had the wrong way around. I thought they were all
They're
hide.
all of them.
No. However, those 33s and burning conditions are pretty savage
I
on.
think I'm going to change the
those.
combat music up just a little bit. There we go.
Okay, and it was start of the round. So at the start of the round, I cross off the stamina to activate. The stamina to activate the orcs, which is their morale pool. So they're already heading towards losing morale, but there's a lot of fight in them. Okay, so the first fireball goes off, and you can see the orcs kind of dive for cover. They're using whatever they can to shield themselves from flame, but 2 of them bore the brunt of it and now have fire burning across some of their clothing.
Ooh.
Are you continuing your movement or ending your turn?
I'm going to continue my movement.
Hide behind the building with us.
I am exactly going to do that. I'm going
After
go
realizing
here.
her mistake.
You wheel Raven around, and
Right, I'm going about there.
okay, not a
With,
problem.
well, there's orcs over there.
You don't say.
Mm.
In fact,
Saden.
yeah, I'm going to exchange sort of a flat look with Saden.
Soon they're going to be over here.
It's over to you, Saden.
I don't
my
really
gift
want
to
to
you both.
run in. But then again, if I don't run in, they'll come round the corner and they will just open fire.
Be wary, friend Paladin. There is another entrance to our hidey hole behind us.
There is, which is why staying here probably isn't actually a fantastic idea. Instead, if I charge the group, they will all be focused on me.
Or you could just run across and hope they come to you the other alleyway, and then we pincer them.
We could do that. But then I don't get to charge at someone and hit them with like my horse hooves.
True. Charge away, friend.
Okay, after you two have been discussing, what is your action, Saden?
I'm going to charge my valiant steed.
That was a threatening hurry up.
Yes, it was.
Straight,
You're
I
lucky
mean,
he didn't get his
over there.
green timer out.
there we are.
At
And,
70 feet, you got 70 on the horse, heavy armor.
70, yep, with heavy
Yeah.
armor, yep. And I do a horse hoof.
Okay, and with that, Beacon comes charging in as you attack the first of the orcs.
There's no boon on my horse attack, it's just on my attack, isn't it?
Yeah, your horse couldn't do a straight charge, so there's no boon on it. Don't forget the point of stamina to command your mount as well.
Yep. 11, right, there's that. I'll roll the damage.
2 seconds before you do that. The orc is going to. It's got
no.
a bow out. It's going to have to attempt to dodge.
Oh no.
It failed miserably.
That's terrible. Okay.
The horse just runs him down.
And we
as
got a
that is
16
happening,
there.
the flaming great sword. I'm not going to use a holy strike on this one, but
However, the armor manages to get in the way. The breastplate providing good protection, so it only takes 8 of that damage. And Saden,
Right.
it's your action.
now I do get a boon on this attack.
You do. You got the
Nice.
momentum of your horse.
We're in
That's a crit.
Oh, jeez. Nicely done.
straight in. Let me just roll the damage with an extra d10.
And the d6.
And the extra d6, I got to do that manually though, because roll 20 won't let me do it.
That's 43 damage.
That is a good hit. Let me just check the armor of the.
That's good.
That was a crit. I don't think you can defend, can you?
You can always brace. The brace, sorry, has a. You're right. The brace has a greater bane because it's a crit, so that would reduce it below the 20. So yeah, the orc can't even protect himself.
Nice.
Yeah. But it's still there, but only just. So it's a large. Your blade almost cut deep into the orc, but he managed to roll with some of it, coming up with a small
The
scratch
usual threat
and more
token.
burning.
To make me do more damage.
Okay, Saden, I think that is you done.
Can
It
you use a
is.
threat token like that?
No. I don't think you can.
No. It's written down what your threat token would be. It could be used to recover hit points, stamina, or take an action outside your turn.
Yeah.
Right,
It's been a
are
while.
you done?
It's been a while since we've played Untold Destiny.
It has been a while. Saden, you're done. So the orcs with breastplates are going next. They are all going to be dropping their battle bows. They are not very good with them.
Thanks for that,
and
Fifle.
picking up the long spears beside them. So the first one the one that you're right facing there, Saden, that one is going to lunge at you with the long spear. Doing a furious attack. So let's do this.
Incoming!
What's he saying? 21. I parry it. I'm parrying it.
Okay, off you go. Make a parry, spend the stamina.
I should have put a boon because I got the defender property.
You need to roll. Yeah, you're fine. So your sword comes in as you quickly knock the long spear to one side. So don't forget your stamina costs.
So
the orc, with you kind of reach down like that, lunges up and attempts to bite at you.
So this is the first time, actually, because there's been so many high rolls going around, that we've seen melee like this. So just to pause for a moment and explain to the viewers, in Untold Destiny, there is a back and forth attack and response system in place. What's happened here is Saden has charged in alone, but he's not completely defenseless like he would be in, say, 5th edition, where he's just got to hope the enemy doesn't hit his armor class. Here, he can choose to spend resources to parry blows as they come in.
Oh,
You can't bite through mithril armor, mate. What's he doing?
Okay, so I have got a very poor bite on you. Are you parrying or dodging?
Well, I can't dodge. It's impossible.
So you're going to knock
parry.
the orc to one side with your great sword. Off you go.
I will indeed.
Again, spend
Unless
that point
I
of
roll.
stamina.
So you're going to
A nat
parry
one.
teeth with a sword.
Yes.
You're kind of bringing the
edge
pommel down and kind of
Onk.
Yeah,
No.
so the orc goes to attack you. Your great sword comes in threatening, and he just pulls away, unable to land the bite.
I would
However,
use.
yeah,
I was going to say I would use my riposte knockback, but there's no point. I'll do that on someone else.
not a problem. So you're not responding to the successful parry. So the next orc moves in with the long spear. They have reach, so they can reach you from there. Okay, and then the spear.
This is
goes
revenge for the quiz, isn't it?
up. No, this is what the orcs would do. I don't know why you think I got a vendetta.
We are level 5.
Bro.
Okay, before we go any further, the orc that's next to you is aiding his ally.
They've got flanking mechanics or whatever.
Yes.
Pack tactics.
Every monster should have pack tactics.
So I've got a 28.
This is interesting. An interesting conundrum.
You might be better off just bracing.
I think I'm going to brace. I can't remember how to brace. Roll my armor.
Yeah, I'll do damage. You always get, when you're hit with weapon damage, you've always got the option to brace. Yeah, so you can attempt to parry, but if you fail to parry, that's a point of stamina gone, then it's another point of stamina.
Yeah, I think once it gets over, like, towards that 28 sort of mark, towards 30, I don't know. Right, where?
Top left.
Top left, is it?
Yes, in the armor rating area.
It's the armor rating. If you click that, that will
I
do
see.
your brace.
Okay.
Again, these sheets have changed since we last played.
I don't get a boon to this for being a mithril, do I? Can't remember.
No, your mithril gives you a crit on a 19 or 20 as opposed to a 20.
Right.
However, that's still a brace.
7, that's a brace, okay. We're good.
You take 15 damage out of the 31.
It's not bad.
Manageable.
Yeah. Okay, and the next orc moves in.
I
And does the
barely
same.
felt it.
Barely felt. You can lose your hit points fast, mate.
What's
that's
that?
a crit.
A crit?
So if you brace, you've now got a greater bane on your brace test.
Well, there's no point trying to parry it. So, I'll
you
spend
can't-
the
you
stamina
can't
for the
parry.
other one as well, but I'll spend the stamina for this one as I brace with a greater bane.
I got 35 damage coming in,
It's a what the fuck?
and it's 35 damage coming in. You got fate points if you want to reroll.
As a good point, I will re-roll still with a greater bane.
Still with a greater bane.
Come on. Lucia will see you through.
Lucia
Lucia's
never
fucked you.
failed me entirely.
Takes 35 damage.
Whoa.
It's all right. Barely felt it.
Oh, that hit point bar went down fast. Okay, the 3 orcs are now surrounding you. Their long spears are out, and they are looking savage. They feel invigorated, having cornered you in this manner. I believe that is my orcs done. Virgil, it is over to you.
I can hear perhaps the cry of pain from Saden there.
You can hear the cry from Saden and also the growling and shouting from the
Now,
orcs.
these guys can move 50 feet, but they have a charge ability, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about staying where we were, because they would have just...
Virgil is going to, bow in hand, step outward to here, which is 35 feet.
Yeah.
Again, he's not mounted. Knock an arrow. And it's going to be a fire. Fire arrow, because this guy here isn't on fire.
No.
And I'm going to aim for him, actually. This is obviously a vicious strike as well. So I will knock down my fire arrows. And this is going to cause both of them to bleed. Should I hit? Oh, I'll also spend the point of stamina to mark him up as much as I can.
Okay.
So longbow. Here we go. No boons for this one. Fa-dunk. 21.
21. So, they do not have shields, so they can't parry missile weapons, but this one is going to attempt to do a dodge.
Very bad roll on my part.
That's why they're attempting to do the dodge.
Come on. Well.
27. Jeez.
Is it worth using one of my fate points? Probably.
You can't at the moment. No, you can. You can still do it.
Do a re-roll, if I may.
Yeah, you still can. It's opposed. I've got a 27. You can fate now. So you know your arrow's flying or is about to fly, and you just get a sense you're going to miss. It's going to go straight past and get wasted.
So here we go again. Let's try it again, boys and girls. Think. Arrow, let's fly. That is a 24.
24. The orc manages to just get under the arrow.
Well, actually, out of curiosity, now it would explode in the wall, but they're more than 5 feet away from it.
Yeah.
With that, I moved 35 feet, so I'm then going to move 5 there, just so I'm behind the walls slightly.
Yeah.
And I'm going to shout over to Ava, the paladin is in trouble.
Okay.
There now.
We are now at the end of the round. So we're going into round 2 and doing our bookkeeping at the start of the round.
I heal for free.
Yes. So your halo's affecting you. Can we do... There's 2 sets of fire damage. The orc breastplate with only 6 hit points left. Do you want to roll your d12, Ava?
Oh, no.
It's still there. Still there.
God.
And the fire now
The dice
out.
are betraying us.
They are...
So it should be fireball now. It'd be fine. It's
Okay,
been
so the
fireball
flames
range.
are out. The only other thing I am going to do is there is one breastplated orc here. I'm going to do an awareness saving throw to see if he notices what's happening.
Because we've got to be careful here, because quite easily the whole orc horde could turn around on us, and they're dumb. It's fine.
No, that's fine.
Are the watchers in the tower unsuppressed and able to come to our aid?
The arrows have only just stopped, so it might take them a round or 2 to realize that they are. However, there are 2 ogres here, and the nearest ogre is going to be given an awareness saving throw to see if it notices what's going on. But their awareness is even worse.
They say that we haven't rolled yet, so...
As Brass said, you say that, but you hadn't rolled yet.
Yes. So where you are, Saden, at the start of this round, you can hear a grunting noise from across the street and the other side, which one of the orcs shouts in Orcish, and there is an even bigger grunt. So this round, it sounds like the ogres are kind of getting themselves ready. Potentially they could be joining next round. Okay, so round 2. Ava and Saden, who wants to go first?
I do.
Fireball them, please.
Oh, and I got to take off some stamina for the start of round.
I am going to
There we go.
go here. Because I don't want to stop there in case. And I'm fireballing.
The 3?
Yeah.
Okay, off you go.
Right round there. Do. It's the... And as I fireball, I will also spend stamina to make sure it's empowered. I want to get rid of these creatures as quickly as possible.
Nice.
That is a good roll.
47 damage.
That is
Bloody
really,
hell.
really good.
Do another one if they don't die.
And just like that, the tides of battle can turn.
Yeah. So the first one has made it, which is 23 taken. The second one I'm not even going to roll because he is 1 hit point from being obliterated. The fireball just consumes him. And the next one then... Don't forget to cross off your stamina and spell points. Yeah. Also made. The 2 at the back managed to make their saves. Are not on fire and are still looking okay.
At this point, because we can hear other things are coming in, I'm going to do it again.
So, hang on. Are you finishing your turn and then using your threat token?
So I still got...
You still got movement, but if you finish
Still
your
got
turn, that movement's lost, and threat token only gives you 1 action. Doesn't give you a swift action.
Doesn't give me a swift, does it?
So
But
you would be
if I
stuck in
can-
the open.
But I can go... I'm going to head back because I still need to be able to see them, but I can head back over here if I actually press the right button.
Technical
Still
difficulty,
s-
stand by.
So I move there, and then I'm going to launch the fireball.
Okay, so before Saden can have his turn, you interrupt with the threat token and launch another fireball. Off you go.
And it's another empowered fireball.
Cross off the spell point and stamina.
Yep.
Only
It's only
20 that
20.
time.
So you can use fate to re-roll, but if I
Oh, that was
remind
really-
you,
Rubbish.
Saden, I think you had the most fate points. You've only got 1 fate point.
It's
Yeah,
me.
and I've just... Did I use it? Yeah, I have used
Yeah,
it.
you have used it.
Tis
I have 2 fate points, and I think at this point, due to the fact I want to try and wipe them out, I will use 1.
Okay, and Virgil, I think you got 3, haven't you?
I did. I'm a very fated man.
Yes, the
I've
fates
still
are
missed.
with you. I know. Well, you got 2 left. So, okay, Ava, do you want to spend a fate point and re-roll that damage?
That's not much improved, but still better.
It's still better.
It's still better.
29's pretty good.
Nice.
However, it's a fail on the first orc as the second fireball. And that's 29 on that damage.
Did we
And,
roll morale damage for this one that died?
we're about to do that now.
Right.
yes.
Right.
And the second one,
That's a fail.
that is a fail. Oh. And with that, do you want to roll 2d6 for morale damage? 7 yin yang. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Ronin.
6, 7. The remaining orc is looking very concerned with the situation. So for the people who are in the chat, I've got 2 stamina left in my pool. I have to spend 1 stamina at the start of each round to keep the orc in the battle. So this orc is getting close to breaking. If they run out of stamina completely, they can't use any of their special abilities, and the only defense they can use is dodge, but it's a very low dodge. So this orc is looking very concerned right now. A lot of the fight has been taken out of him. He's hoping these ogres will come and join, because when they do, they add their stamina to the pool.
Stop
dear.
looking at them coming towards me. No, ogres. We don't like ogres.
Say,
Well, if you can finish it, we can get out of here before the ogres have a
Yes,
chance
this,
to join
this
the fray.
orc looks concerned, but unfortunately still alive. So I shall hoof the orc. I'm scrolling from my vast character sheet. Hold
You're
on.
practically a centaur.
Yeah,
Practically. You spur Beacon forward.
That's a
You-
crit.
Yep.
It's not. Wait, is it?
Is-
No, it's
is-
not. Wait,
is-
no, it's
19.
the hoof.
That's
It's the hoof.
Beacon.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've done that again. I'm sorry.
That's Beacon's hoof attack.
I
So-
should. I should stop rolling Beacon and just start rolling myself.
Yeah.
Well,
What
I-
I'm going to do is do a parry at this point.
It'd be funny if Beacon just mushes him.
Only 17 damage. You're probably going to survive that. I mean, his hit health bar doesn't seem to move a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah. Got a definite. So there's a ting as the hoof is knocked to one side.
Well,
And
Parry this.
you don't get the extra d6 damage because you haven't got the movement
That
momentum,
is
but you still
perfectly
get the
fine.
boon because you're on a horse.
boom. Oh shit, boom. I can't spell roll.
That boon's going to make a difference, yeah.
Yeah.
5.
All 31. And the orc is looking to parry again.
You better not.
I mean, it'd be incredible if he did. If he gets the parry, he deserves it. He failed.
Oh, no. So you managed to connect.
Ah,
Your great sword
here's
comes in.
damage. It's terrible damage.
Nice.
Actually, for a great
It's not.
sword attack, that's not bad.
And it's not a crit, so I get my...
He's
Nah, the armor, the breastplate. You couldn't bring the breastplate to bear,
Yeah,
and that is... How much
2
damage was
balls.
that? That was 22, which is enough to take out...
I do believe that chap got boogered.
Right, so the stamina pool's now reduced to 0 because there's no surviving participants, but you do know that there are ogres potentially on the way in. So, Saden, you got movement left?
Scatter.
I shall move. I only move 10 feet. I mean, I've got loads of movement, so... I guess I will move here. Because that way, come round the corner. I know I'm injured and wounded, but it's paladin honor and pride that I must stand before the ugly brutish ogre and the lady.
Yeah.
And so they
What you're going to
should
say,
go
stand
for
before,
me.
before the
they'll go-
ugly
they'll go
British
for-
lady then?
Well, they're not going to go for Virgil because they're not smart enough to flank.
Before these ogres make their charge,
Yes.
shall we go for a little bathroom break?
I think that's good. And then we'll come back to you, Virgil, at the end of the round, and
Indeed.
then move into round 3. So, yes, let's have a quick break at this point. I fancy a cup of tea.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the stream so far, we've had a really good following. It's been sort of hovering between 15 and 25 the whole night through so far. Do share it with your friends, like it below. Do not go anywhere, as we will be back momentarily. I do believe we are back. Vicky's walking away from the computer. Vicky!
Doors.
Right, sorry about the wait there, chaps. I had to go to the little boy's room, and everyone else grabbed a cup of tea. So it is time to begin, and I believe it's my turn.
It is your turn. You're the last person to go on round 2. And just to answer a quick question, the party are 5th level, which is quite a decent level. Bearing in mind the system's designed at 1st level, you can play very, very well.
Right. Well, I, knowing that these creatures are going to be coming toward us, for now, I will take a point of stamina.
Yep.
And I will hide in shadow. No, I won't. Oh, yes, I will. I'm going to hide in shadows.
Are you taking the bane so that you're able to move whilst remaining cloaked?
No, I'm just going to stay here.
Stay there. So you're not going to be able to move, but let's make a roll. There's no boons or banes.
So I am hiding in shadows for the point of stamina. Let me get rid of that. Yeah. Eventually, we will get smaller sheets.
Yes.
Here we go. I fizzle out.
Yeah, you're unable to bring the shadow aether around you to cloak you, and you disconnect with it. So you can use your other rogue abilities, but you're not allowed to hide in shadows now until you spent a minute in meditation to
not a
reconnect
problem.
yourself. Okay.
I'm just getting the bad rolls out the way with,
Okay, and anything else? You got swift action left.
I can't move, can I? Because I didn't take the bane. I still
No.
action.
You can move because it didn't work.
Oh, okay. In that case, I would like to access my ring of jumping.
Ooh, yeah.
And I am going to place myself sort of here on the slope so that I'm hidden by the candor of the roof.
Not a problem.
As he just sort of scales this surface with the aid of his magical ring, and up he goes.
Yeah, that's fine. With the skills you've got in acrobatics, the magic just takes you. You leap up, sort of pulling yourself up at the same time, rolling up onto the roof, and then skitter up so that you can look down. You've now got a view to the ogres. The 2 ogres are about to come to investigate what is happening. In fact, they're looking quite angry, and they've got these massive clubs, but they've also got big rocks in the other hand.
Brilliant.
So what I'm going to do is roll the initiative for the ogres and just drop them in to the initiative order as it currently stands. So this is an ongoing combat. The combat pool is the stamina pool is reset to the ogres, and they have 2d20, keep highest 1 plus 3. They're not very intelligent. However, that is a 21.
Right. Let them come. There's still one dwarf yet in Moria that draws breath.
So, beginning of the round, we want to do any healing?
Yes.
Because Saden, you are within your aura and you are damaged. I am also back to this orc with the breastplate because there's something going on. There's arrows coming in, and he's making another awareness saving throw to see if he can figure out what is happening. But he's still none the wiser. Can't figure it out. So he's going to keep there with his group.
Is it this guy over here that's making these rolls?
Yes,
He's going to cost them this whole invasion.
Probably.
Well, you can't see through a building, so you know.
You got to remember, orcs are not very clever. They're not very wise. But these ones seem to have been given some good instructions, and they're carrying out those instructions.
Yes, well, I apologize for the actions of that character.
Right, Ava. It is you to act first on round 3.
So I am going to do a swift action, and I am going to move behind this building over here. So I'm basically not in sight of anything as it comes through. And then my action is I am going to center.
get 2 spell points back.
That's the point. You could take the recovery action, Chris. Brass. Bagger.
You doxed me.
Again. I know. I've done it
Again.
millions of times in the past. It will happen again.
So, Brass, before Saden can have his turn, the ogres are coming in. Now, these are big hulking creatures. They have one hell of a movement.
Bruh. Watched them get all the way over to me in one fell swoop.
So, that ogre gets that far, and looking around, you can see the form of this ogre, the kind of crashing footfalls, and the ogre looks down at these orcs and then quickly looks to where you are. The rock in its hand comes out and gets lobbed towards you. You're on a mount, so I'm treating this attack as a cleave attack against you and Beacon. Okay, it's a big enough missile.
Not the horse.
He's curving the bullet.
Flattens me with a boulder. That's
Oh,
boulder.
jeez. The boulder has critically hit you.
Very critical boulder.
So neither of you are allowed to dodge or parry. I will do my damage, adding a
You were heroic for a good minute there.
10.
Yes, it's all because we started the fight too early.
Okay, so
Only
40 points of damage coming in. Shall we deal with you first and then deal with Beacon, who's also been hit for the 40?
Look, Beacon can take 40 damage, he's fine.
I'm just going to bring Beacon up to you.
I'd attempt to brace, but there's really no point. I'll just take the damage.
Oof.
Oh.
And is
All right,
Beacon...
me and Beacon are fine. We are absolutely fine.
But Brass,
Merely a
completely
scratch.
fine.
he's in Norway.
True. Look,
Okay.
You don't need hit points in this game, okay?
Once your hit points are gone, that's when we check to see whether you're wounded or not.
Exactly.
So hit points are just a resource. You kind of move, you and Beacon, to the one side. The rock slams into the ground just beside you. You narrowly manage to escape it, but you're feeling quite exhausted at the end of that. So that's the first ogre. The second one. I'm just seeing where it can get to.
Oh boy.
And gets to there, so it's had
dear.
to double move. Virgil, it's looking at you and then also looking down at Ava as it comes round and is kind of cutting its vision down that street. There is a roar from it as it begins to bring the club up, but it has effectively had its movement to get that far. So, Saden and Virgil, who would like to go next?
Well, I'd ideally like to go next so I can heal.
Okay, Saden, off you go.
I can't heal a lot, to be honest. But I can lay on hands for 2d8 plus 5.
Yeah, and that's only your swift action if you do that.
Okay, it's not.
Yeah,
Alright,
because
fair
you
enough.
got
Alright.
improved lay on hands.
So can
did
I
you
lay
not?
on hands and recovery?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Right, let's spend my stamina for lay on hands. Roll 2d8 plus 5. I know I could probably roll it from the character sheet, but it's faster to type it.
Yep.
16
So 16 hit points restored.
from the lay on hands, and then recovery, I do not remember how to do.
So it's a D12, and you can do that from your character sheet. Hit the recovery.
Oh, I see it. Oh, it's D10 for me, apparently. Is it meant to
No,
be a D12?
should be a D12. Put a D12
Alright,
in
we'll
there. It's
change
your
that.
hit dice, and you're a D12 hit dice.
Right, then there we are. Then. Recovery.
And it tells you there. So 9 hit points, 2 stamina.
All right, we're doing something. 8. Oops.
Oh, that's a lot of stamina.
No. What was I was on 6 before? I meant to be.
I
on
think
eight.
you're on 6, yeah. 8. There we go.
Right.
And that is your action. And Beacon can't do anything. Beacon just remains
Beacon
steadfast
can't do
underneath
anything,
you.
can he?
But that's it. Virgil.
Okay. What a situation we appear to have found ourselves in. I'm about head height with this thing, yeah?
Yes.
Have I got any kind of advantage to fighting it at this kind of level? If I was to close in, mechanically speaking?
Mechanically speaking, not really, because you're either thrusting up at its belly if you're on the ground.
Well, I'm on the core. If I'd be on this part of the building, which would put me level with its head.
Yeah. And its head is thickly armored, it's bone. It's probably the worst place to try and attack it.
Oh, good. Good.
But you can prod at the body. You know, looking at this creature, this is a large creature. If you had something, a weapon with reach, you would be at a much better advantage against this creature.
Well, I don't have that. But Ava is going to be able to get out of dodge before this thing gets a go. And I do have my bow on me. So I think
what are you
that's
doing?
probably the best thing to do is I'm going to look at this, knock an arrow. And I think the best thing to do is just get as much damage onto this as I can. This is going to be a ironwood arrow.
Okay. So that's going to be another D8 on top of the damage.
And I will spend a stamina
Yep.
to mark it up.
Yeah,
as
your
much as I
previous
can.
target is dead, so that ogre is now your marked target.
Do I need to respend the stamina to move it?
No.
So it just
The
moves
marks are done. Gone.
okay.
So you still have to spend the stamina to put it back up again.
So yeah, he goes for the mark on this ogre, and yeah, I'm going to attempt to hit a thing. Here we go. No boon. 17, that's all right. It's 26 to hit.
26. Okay, so
And I'm going to interrupt.
Oh, yeah.
And at that point, I'm going to weave the magic around the ogre, and I am going to I'm going to hamper the foe, aiding my ally in his attack.
Okay, roll your hamper foe as the magic begins to affect the ogre. The ogre's now distracted between the two of you.
Don't mind me. I'm only a master archer. I'm not very good with a bow.
28. That's good. That's really good because ogres, they don't have shields. So the only option they've got is to do a dodge. And their dodge is...
I'm going to guess he's not very good at dodge.
pathetic.
Yeah.
So your arrow strikes hard. So
and this will be an extra D8 worth of damage. So
Yep,
here
and
is
it's-
base damage.
one bleeding wound straight away.
Indeed. So there is the base damage, and here is the D8 on top. 23, 26, and bleeding.
Manageable.
For my swift action, I am going to get onto this side of the ridge of the roof.
Yep.
Actually, I can jump 20 feet. I was here, wasn't I? I can jump 20 feet. I can fall 20 feet without worrying.
Oh, the ring will cushion your fall.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know that the wizard's going to be up first, so he's going to jump. Actually, he's going to leap this gap onto the other roof. And he's going to place himself. Can he do that?
That's a 10-foot. Yeah. So what I will ask for there is either an acrobatics or athletics, your choice,
Righto.
and you need to roll 10 or higher
Let
for
me-
every point. In fact, you can't. No, the ring allows you to jump without needing a run up. So yes,
Indeed.
you're
So I
fine.
can just. Yeah, I was about to say. I was
You
about
just
to
need
read
10.
to you the rules you wrote yourself, sir.
Absolutely.
I can-
You need
I
a
can
10
do
or
20
higher.
Yeah, I could do 20 feet apparently
Yeah.
without a run up. So I just need to roll athletics or acrobatics. Sorry.
Yeah. For every point you roll is 1 foot that you cover in a jump.
There we go. I get a greater boon on this, don't I, from the ring?
Yes, you do.
So I should, in theory, yeah, 29. I front flip over the wizard.
Okay, so the jumping is a swift action in itself. So this is your swift action being used.
I didn't know
But
that.
you can move up to 29 feet as part of this.
So I can land. Can we call it 30 to land
Yeah,
there?
call it 30.
I'm going to sort of crouch on the precipice of that roof.
Yeah. And with that, as you land, you kind of stabilize yourself and yeah, you're fine.
Look at me! I can do tricks.
Yeah, that could have been 15 feet straight into the air as well. So
Indeed.
there's a lot of versatility with that. Right.
That is my turn.
That's your turn done. So we're at the end of round 3. As we move into round...
stamina to jump, did it?
I don't believe it does. In fact, it might do. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I've got the combat sheet. Jumping. Spend stamina. Yes, cost you point of stamina.
Well, I've done it now, so I shan't take it back. It's getting a bit dicey for me.
But you think you're going to be out of reach of a club from the ogre where you are, unless it starts to clamber up on the roof to try and get to you. Yes. At the beginning of round 4, don't forget any healing effects you have on you.
Oh, yes.
And there is a bleed up
Indeed.
on the ogre, so let's have the bleeding damage, please.
Oh, not again.
Oh, God. So it's 2 points and the bleeding stops. So where the arrow kind of skittered across the ogre and left this bleed, the blood just coagulates and it's no longer bleeding. Bleeding will stack. So if you hit it with like 3 attacks that all have a bleeding condition, it has 3 sets of bleed.
Well, that has been my plan, but I keep rolling low on the bleed die.
Yep. Okay, so round 4. I am, again,
I have misplaced.
moving to this orc to see if it figures out.
He's oblivious, mate.
He is more than oblivious.
It's like going,
Otherwise, we might have to evacuate this area.
Okay. At this point, these orcs are now beginning to take cover from the one tower. The battering, the battering has kind of stopped as they're trying to figure out what's going on. This tower, yeah, arrows go hurtling over and land around this ogre.
Nice.
So the tower that was suppressed is now firing arrows onto the ogre that it can see kind of clearly. So the ogre's now going to keep taking damage at the start of each round as the watchmen start to fire at it. Okay, so we're now ready to begin the round with you, Ava, starting.
The battle is not yet lost, friends.
No.
okay, so as we start, I'm going to start to move.
So you bring Raven around.
And I am moving to there, first of all. So mid-move, I am going to cast lightning bolt through that ogre.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. As I summon the lightning to my hands, I am going to be empowering it.
Spell point and stamina, please.
Yes.
Yeah, chat brings up a
It's
good
different
point.
one.
If
Yeah.
I hadn't rolled a nat 20 as the first roll of this campaign, I'd be doing really well right now.
Yeah.
True.
Quite sad, really, isn't it, when you think about it?
Yeah. That's not sad, though.
No, we accept that.
Okay.
29 in total?
No, that is 25.
Plus a 4.
That's including the 4, isn't it?
That is including the 4.
Yeah, 21 plus
15. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'm sorry. I'm reading that backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a great. That's a 3, a 1, a 4. And before I make my save, are you fating that?
No, I'm not. And so that was where I moved, and I will continue the move.
The lightning blasts through the ogre. Lightning being high damage means there are no other effects to lightning. It's just pure damage. So the ogre takes the lightning quite happily, coursing around its body and arcing and grounding to the floor.
That 20 was Jack's high point. It's all downhill from here.
Yes. And with that, you move there. Okay, so Ava, are you done?
Saden, come on, back away from those creatures. Watch it. There's one coming behind you.
Bacon is injured. I can't move. Not until that ogre over there is moved, anyway.
They got reach. So this one comes in with its club, and as it brings it round, it's cleaving between the two of you.
Look, well, I'm faster without beacon anyway.
Poor Beacon.
Oh, that's
Only
17. 27.
You can parry
Only
that.
a 27? Wow,
So
wow.
you and Beacon have to defend against this. So we'll start.
Oh,
with you.
Beacon's fucked. Like, sorry.
So Beacon's gonna go.
I'm sorry, I don't know what his parrying ability is like.
It's gonna be dodge. I think
Or
Beacon's
his
only
dodge.
got dodge.
Hang on, wait, where is his dodge? Well, I've got it here somewhere. Brass additional information. Here we are. Let's go down
Yeah, it's on your customs. I put the roll in there.
somewhere.
Stand by.
Roll 20.
Yeah, ogres are
Or
strong.
max.
I mean, they get a +10 because of their huge
Dodge.
strength, and that's
3d20 plus 7.
you'd need a nat.
It doesn't cost me anything to make him dodge, does it?
Yes, any stamina costs are paid by you.
Just let it go, man. Just let
I
him
might
go.
have to just let it
Yeah,
go.
you got dodge expert, and that adds. You can spend another stamina to add a d6, but you're burning through your stamina at that point.
Yeah, I'm just going to try. I can't dodge myself at all, but I can try to parry. Oh no, it's a 20. What was it? 20. Oh, dear.
27.
Man, this. hang on, Right, okay, right. Here we go. We're doing this. We're adding a boon. Lucia preserved me.
Did she?
That's enough.
31.
did.
31. And with that, you manage to you bring your greatsword up to deflect the huge club away from you. Knowing what's going to happen, the club smashes down into Beacon, but being a summoned horse, there's a burst of aether as Beacon is no longer there. And you drop with your expectation to the ground, managing to just keep your footing.
Nice.
Okay, so Beacon, I'm just going to move off. You're
He was a
right.
good-
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's that ogre done. It moved, it attacked you. We've now got the other ogre who just got 40 feet to get here.
I don't like that silence very much.
It's
It
going to
means he's
throw.
thinking.
It's going to throw the stone it's got at you, Ava.
Oh, what have I done? I'm just here going for a ride in the countryside.
Oh, you lucky! I got a 16.
Possibly. ever
Actually,
want to
this is an
hurt
urban
me.
environment. It's not the country.
Damn it.
So, are you defending against that, or shall I roll damage?
I'm going to dodge.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So just beat a 16, I take it.
My stamina.
16 or higher.
So if you meet it, you beat it.
If you meet it, you beat it, because the status quo
That
is...
was a nat 20.
And it did record the nat 20 before it
Good.
got knocked over.
Good. Good. I'm glad it wasn't just me that saw that.
So get the stamina back for getting a critical success. You don't. You get refunded. Hang on, I'm just going to switch my wandering camera off. There we go. And the ogre. So that's the ogre's action. You manage to just get out the way. There's a smash as the path is ripped up behind you with this boulder. And then with the other 20 foot of movement.
Come on, come up here.
Come
you know you want
on. Come on.
Face me, ogre, says Virgil.
It moves in
Oh,
with
okay.
its bud.
Doesn't matter because I'm about to escape this situation. Well, actually, no, I'm not because. Oh no, yeah, I am.
Beacon's
It's
dead.
my turn next. No, I'm about to escape this situation, mate. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so Saden and Virgil. Who's next?
That is such a nice escape.
I'm going first.
Okay.
Saden.
I'm going to activate the spirit of the steed
Excellent.
because I no longer have the mount.
Yep.
So I can move up to my movement plus 10.
Yep.
My movement does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Ooh.
Yep.
And I get a boon on my next attack. So I'm going to hit this ogre as I run past him.
Haha.
Just spite him.
Hamstring him.
So
Yeah.
my movement would be 60 feet I can move up to. And I
Yep. So you're
will
going to spend the stamina to invoke the spirit of the steed, yeah?
Yes, and and I will make this a holy strike
Oh,
against the ogre. Ooh, we're all saying that like it's actually going to do any more
Oh.
damage than my fiery sword, but here comes the roll with a boon.
come on. That's a crit.
It is.
That is a crit.
It is a crit.
Oh,
indeed,
yes.
boys and girls. So let me
Well
roll that, and let me
deserved.
add another d10. That's 3d10 plus a bunch of other shit.
Is that your total damage there?
28.
Apparently.
That is good. Okay.
So I'm doing that as I run past, so I can move. I'm going to go 20 feet.
Well struck.
Oh god.
-3.
Natural one on the ogre. Just the armor doesn't even protect the ogre as you smash into it for 20.
Surely that's double damage.
No.
I move. I'm getting around the corner of this building
Yep.
with all the haste of Lucia. I know Ava's a bit exposed, but she can
Okay.
teleport away. She's a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because Caesar
Caesar?
is well known for teleportation magic in this setting.
Yeah,
Yes.
Kaseya does not
Minotaur.
have teleportation. No.
Oh well. I don't know that. I'm a paladin.
Okay, Virgil, it is over to you.
Right, I need to start taking these turns a bit quicker. So this is going to be knocking another ironwood arrow in the hope that I can come and scrounge these back after the battle. Remind me I've said that, DM, because I intend to.
Yes.
This ironwood arrow is knocked on the marked target, and he is going to take advantage and hopefully hit the fucker.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There we go. That's more like it. 27. And I will roll damage.
I think you will. 2
He's gonna
seconds.
dodge.
Dodge is a easily.
Yeah.
So the arrow thunk straight into the huge bulk of this ogre.
D8. That's only an extra 1 damage. 17.
Ooh, that's not
that a
great.
Yeah,
Hang
17
on.
damage. But it is also a bleeding wound.
It is, and just double checking. Oh, jeez, another natural one. Its armor does not like it. 17 and a bleeding wound. You're
With
getting very
my
close.
swift movement, I am going to come to the sort of the lower side of the building. You know, about 40 feet away. So I am out of sight. Is sort of
Okay.
Oh,
crouched down.
yeah.
That's fine.
Let them all focus on Ava.
Yeah.
I mean, she's doing well.
She started the fight.
She is the one that got us into this situation. Is this what it felt like when I was playing the
It
wizard?
literally was. It's like playing with the Tyrion again. I have to run in to save the wizard, and then I die.
Right, round 5. Start of the round, any healing effects, etc. And Jack, could I have the bleeding wound damage?
Indeed. Watch me not be able to stack this again. Hey, 3!
3. So it's 3 damage, and the bleed remains.
Nice.
This arrow is embedded in him, I take it.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's not doing much, but it's it's worn him down. You got this blood kind of pouring from the wound, and as we
Welcome back, Tim. You did come back at a good moment. The moment I actually did something. Unless you're talking about when Brass did something.
so the orc here is still unaware of what is going on, and they are continuing to keep this battle.
This orc is costing them the fight.
Yeah, probably.
That's like an orc peon level of intelligence. Me not that kind of orc.
Okay, so we are now, I believe, on round 6, and
Nice.
it is Ava to go.
Nice reference, bro.
Oh, so let me see. So if I get myself, if I sort of go around here, I do believe from here.
There's
I
one
don't
thing
wanna
I
actually move.
forgot,
Oh.
and I'm going to do that now. Arrow damage against one of the ogres.
Yes. Roll maximum damage. He's in
Oh,
the open. He's so
yeah.
easy to hit. He's right there. Ooh.
22.
And
Oh,
it
this
would have been
guy,
that.
maybe?
So, this does change the narrative
Oh,
slightly.
nice.
Oh, I've
Which
just
is-
taken
It's like
half the
moving
hail of
back.
arrows.
The bleeding wound. So, the arrows would have come in at the start of the round. By the end of the round, as the ogres stood there bleeding, more arrows pepper in, and it's a combination of the two, because this all happens at the start of the round, of the ogre collapsing forward, slumping with more arrows, thunk, 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 into the body. Jack, you can get to roll a d6.
This is like
please.
that gif of the one Viking that just gets utterly destroyed
Yes.
by loads of arrows. A d6 morale damage. Hi, baby. 5.
Not bad.
Nice.
The remaining ogre is looking back at the tower, looking at you, Ava, and looking at its dead brother. And you can see it kind of... it seems uncertain what to do right now.
Good.
So
I
it's
can
looking
give a
completely
suggestion.
demoralized. So, Ava, it is you to start.
In that case, I'm not going to do what I was going to do because I don't need to. Instead, I'm just going to... Anyway, 30, 35. That's fine. From where I am going to cast Fireball on that ogre. Let's see if we can get it to bug out.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because if we can drive it off, it's one last, and it probably won't like a fireball to the face.
Hmm.
I am going to empower said fireball, if my cat will let me.
So, to answer, what's the perk of low morale? Right now, the creature cannot use any stamina-based abilities because it can't get the energy or the will to fight, and it will seek to now flee the battlefield.
Nice.
29. So,
He doesn't strike me as the most dexterous of fellows.
with the Dexus +3,
2.
did that actually...
Equals
Hang
2.
on. Yes. Sorry, it's me just trying to type really fast.
Come on, Dean. Pressure. Show must go on.
Oh, it did make it, though.
You weren't supposed to do that.
Thank you. I seem to work better under pressure. However, the fireball goes off. The ogre kind of shields itself from most of the flames and is still looking for a way to escape. Your swift action, Ava.
My swift action is going to be to move behind this building.
That seems like
Because-
a good idea.
Yeah, hopefully then it will either bug out or come looking for me. Either way, it's a good result.
Okay. It gets to go next.
He's thinking.
It is clunk, 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 beginning to head out of the town. So it's got there and
Nice.
it's heading outwards.
If we allow that thing to escape, it will bring reinforcements.
Yes, we need to kill it.
I'm too far away to respond.
So, Saden and Virgil. Who's next?
I guess me then.
Yeah, all I'm going to be doing is
far away
healing.
to respond. I can get to there with a swift action. I assume the ring of jumping will just allow me to drop.
Yeah. Yeah, you can fall up to 20 feet and take no damage.
So that's 25 there. Let me check something. Because this isn't something that I particularly wanted to do just yet. I think I'm going to have to, for the sake of the town. I'm going to sort of grip something beneath my armor, put my hand over my sort of collarbone, and start uttering some words. And some masses, like the ground beneath him or ahead of him, is going to erupt and become a lot more rugged. I am casting rugged terrain. And he is going to... so before him, the 10-foot squares, it's going to cost him an extra 5 foot per 5 feet of movement he's going through those 2 squares.
Okay.
So basically, in the direction he's going.
That's fine. What we can do is quickly mark out. So kind of that area there.
Yep. And if he has to go around, he has to go around.
Yeah, but
that-
you kind of bring it to the building, so he's still got to cut through if it's by
Yep.
the building. Otherwise, he's got to go all the way around.
And I am
and do it there.
giving chase.
Okay.
I'm hoping that I have cast that in such a way that it looks like that maybe no one else noticed, but we'll find out.
I do it like that. That's the proper area.
Yes.
So it's got to go round, and if it cuts, it's reducing its movement.
No,
Brilliant.
I don't believe that's focus, but it doesn't really matter.
I think it is focus.
I'll drop. Well, I can drop adventurers the nature's stealth anyway because I'm not in nature.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right, and Saden.
I'm going to recover.
Oh,
I
jeez.
recovered 1. Excellent.
So that's 1 stamina and 6 hit points.
That's all right, because that's going to pay for what I'm about to do, so no point me changing it, because I'm going to do lay on hands.
Okay.
2d8 plus 5. 14. As I'm kind of slumped against this building, just sort of like praying, Lucia, mend my wounds that I may fight on. But I'm not wounded, but you know.
Yeah,
I'm
you're drawing strength from your faith and
Yeah.
restoring your ability, your vigor
Right.
in battle. Yeah. Okay, and I think that's the end of round 6, so fairly quick round. As we go into round 7, beginning of the round, any passive healing effects and buffs, and
Nice. Extra 3.
there is some.
Saden
still-
is actually getting a lot of work out of this 3 HP per round.
Oh yeah, I've gained like 15 HP off this so far.
And it's right at the edge of their range, but more arrows come thudding in against this ogre.
Bring it down, Legolas!
Okay, Ava, you're to start.
I think it's going to be fairly straightforward here. Empowered. Excuse me, Fred. Can you get your bum off my? Yes, just.
Cats!
Did you hear that? Then I got told off royally. So I'm going to do fireball on him again, making sure, of course, that it doesn't affect my companion.
Can I ask purely out of curiosity, why is it always fireball when it's a single target?
Mainly because my cat sat on my spell sheets.
Okay.
Have you got nothing that can like knock him over, make him spend movement?
I have, but his constitution is more than likely because it's constitution save. So I thought about
I see.
using my kinetic, but that's constitution save. Whereas fireballs dex save. Ogres aren't dexterous. He's more than likely to fail.
Hoping to get the burn
compared to
condition on
something
him.
else,
Yeah.
and
Righto.
also burning.
Okay.
So that's why.
Do you have that dual cast perk?
No.
Ah,
31.
nice. Nice.
Yep, so it failed. It is on fire and it's taken 31 damage. It's a good chunk. So it's now blasted at the back. It's busy trying to pat itself out as some of its clothing catches alight and begins to burn. And then we come on to the ogre. As the ogre is moving, it is indeed stupid and is going to try and get across the rugged terrain.
Stupid.
The terrain kind of begins to move under its feet, making it even more difficult rather than its large form being able to stride over it. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4.
What a dumb beast.
Were you not going to use a swift action at all, Vicky?
Oh, I
just
didn't.
coming back to you. No, it's okay.
I should have done. No, because I don't want it to sort of decide to smack me in the face. I can catch up with them.
I know.
Okay. Right, so the ogre it seems quite confused at the fact that the ground's shifting and moving beneath its feet. What it thought it could easily stride over is actually causing it a lot of problems. And by the time it gets through the end, it's looking very confused. In the distance, on quite a distance away towards the east, a low horn is heard blowing.
Do I recognize this being a military man?
It sounds like a well-crafted horn.
So it's not orcish.
Again, the bows aren't orcish.
Mm.
But it does, being a military man, this typically is the sound of retreat. In other words, trying to preserve people and get them out.
That's no orc horn, but these are no orc weapons. They're retreating.
Saden and...
But I'm hundreds of feet away.
Yeah, Saden and Virgil, who would like to go next?
All I'm going to be doing is just sort of moving, like dashing over this way. And that'll be it.
Okay. And Virgil.
I can drop this to get over it.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is 20 feet there. I'm going to knock an arrow that glimmers at the tip with a magical light. And this magical arrow is going to be launched at the ogre. I'm using an arrow revealing on it, GM.
Okay. Yeah.
I used a lot of my special arrows on the first session.
You have. Yeah.
Necessary. Also, I'm going to mark this guy. I don't think this one is marked.
Nope.
So that is going to cost me another point of stamina. And here we go. Submit. Just need to hit. That is a 26.
Okay, so unless I roll... The thing with being out of stamina... Okay, I think that should do it. Is regardless of your training in dodge, you roll 2 dice and pick the lowest. Okay, because you're exhausted. So if I do a roll, 2d20, I believe it's drop highest, or is it keep lowest one?
Good thing you keep the lowest.
Yeah, so I needed to get 2 20s, didn't get 2 20s. So the ogre just doesn't dodge it. Hasn't got the strength to dodge, the arrow hits.
Okay, so this is the damage. And before I add in anything, just so people know, this arrow of revealing is when it hits a creature, that creature becomes illuminated for 1d6 hours, if you want to roll the 1d6. And can be seen even in darkness or whilst they have the invisibility condition. So I'm hoping he is now going to be lit up enough for the effective range not to really matter for the archers on the wall. But we'll see. This is the damage I deal to him, and he has a bleeding wound. That's 19 points.
Oof, that is a lot of damage.
I'm going to move...
Guess what? In his morale-lacked state, he can't even bring his armor to bear.
I'm going to drop this red area and move the extra 20 feet of movement, dogging this thing's every step. This isn't my favorite terrain, but I'm going.
Okay. And I believe that is everybody this round?
Yes, I believe it is.
Is that right? Saden, have you had your...
I just dashed.
Yeah, that's right. You dashed. Okay, so at the end of round 7, have your healing effects and so forth whilst I sort out what is happening with the rest of this group.
Bleed, ogre, bleed. That's 2 again.
It's 2 and it's gone.
It's still 2 damage.
Yeah.
And I do believe it's got some fire
It
burning.
has got some fire.
So 9.
And there will be some... Let's do a... It's not as much as before, but some of the arrows managed to, at long range, with the revealing, hit the creature. So it is looking a lot worse now, but it is still just about there.
I can still stop it, I think.
You potentially could. Right, and I'm just working out what's happening here, and which routes they're going to be taking. Right, got it. Okay, so as we start on round 8, Ava.
So I'm going to start off with my Swift. There. Once I've moved to there, then I am going to, funny enough, do an empowered fireball again.
I was going to say, do we roll for the light effect? But I don't think it's going to matter.
Roll for the
light, but I don't think it's going to matter.
I don't think it would. No. You think about it, the arrow is quite embedded. So even if the edge of the arrow, the shaft gets burnt off, the arrowhead causing the effect remains on the creature.
Oh, what I mean is, it doesn't matter how long it's going to last for, because it's
oh, jeez, I think the creature will be.
It's going to die.
If it helps, 2 hours. There we go.
Oh no, I was going to say probably not worth bothering. 30.
My only thing is, if it was going back to a pack we wanted to sort of track it back to, that would actually be really useful.
That's not going to be necessary.
Oh, so
These
definitely
things,
did not make the save there.
These things aren't covering their tracks.
And it is... The fireball explodes in the back of this creature, kind of stumbles forward and then just picks itself up. The back is just burnt and blistered, but the creature just seems to just be intent on escaping the battlefield.
What was the name of that holy mountain that my people like?
Oh, yes. Oh, hang on. I am going to have to get the...
Candy Mountain.
It is a holy mountain.
Candy Mountain, he said.
Candy Mountain. Oh, jeez.
I was just going to say, by mount whatever it is, this thing refuses to die. So don't waste too much time on it.
Yeah, I've got it here. By mount God, this
You
is...
never can say that.
I can when I
You wrote
practice it. I know I wrote it. It's and I wouldn't be the first. Mount Sempitum.
By Mount Sempitum, this thing refuses to die.
Yes, it's the eternal fires. It translates to. Okay. Ava. Sorry, Ava. That was you done.
I'm done.
Okay, so it is the ogre left. The ogre is going to be from here. It's going to be another 60 feet heading up into the hills.
And then it's going to burn to death.
More than likely. I will deal with the other orcs at the end of the round. So Saden and Virgil, who wants to go next?
I mean, I could just shoot this guy in the back and be done with it.
You could just shoot him in the back.
Do you want to shoot him in the back and be done with it?
I'm going to shoot him in the back and be done with it. I think he's very well lit up, let's say. Magically lit, on fire.
And I just move.
And I'm also marked. This is just going to be a mundane arrow.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Submit. Wow.
Incredible.
You know what? I'm just going to let the flames take it.
So it hit.
Do I still hit?
It got a 7 on its dodge. Got to remember, this creature is exhausted. It doesn't want to fight.
The reason Virgil misses... Okay. Here comes the damage. Mundane arrow. I think it might be dead, guys.
Yeah, that's enough. And with that, there's a thud as the creature slams into the earth. Saden, what were you doing there?
I moved.
You moved? That's fine. So,
That's it.
That one was stubborn.
It was a bit. What was that horn?
It wasn't any orc horn, but it was sounding a retreat.
Well, if it is sounding the retreat, we should stay hidden while the army leaves.
I don't want these things to be alive, quite frankly.
I don't think we can tangle with
Look
them all the way
north.
out. Yeah.
Right. As you look through the smoke at the streets, you can see the orcs with the one ogre quickly moving. They're keeping to the walls as much as possible to try and minimize archer fire, but it looks like they're heading eastwards out of town. Now, it's up to you lot if you wish to try and entangle them. Right now, they seem to be intent, bearing in mind these are fresh, so their morale is tip-top.
No,
Let the archers deal with them.
There is only so much that we three may do, and we turn the tide here today.
And with that, yeah, the orcs, under commands from the Horn, leave the battlefield.
I must say, this is not the sort of tactics I am used to when fighting orc hordes. They were organized. Very
They're
organized.
Definitely different to the ones I've slaughtered before. I didn't expect them to be so competent.
There was certainly an air of difference about them, but maybe let's see if we can find anything on their bodies. Might give us a clue.
All I see are these non-orc weapons and these symbols.
Well, the symbols are what give me some trouble.
Why is
It
that?
looks like a wounded eye. The orc that I seek, I gave him a wounded eye. I figured they probably would have slaughtered him by now, but Lucia, though she does not speak to me directly, I get the feeling he's still out there. And this symbol has just shown up.
This is all based on your hunch.
Indeed.
I have not seen much of you since I joined the caravan, but you fought well, and I appreciate your aid in bringing me here so that I may fight. I believe a proper introduction might be in order. My name is Virgilius Valens Valerius of the Forlorn, now guarding this caravan. It was an honor to fight amongst you.
We're going to call you Virgil, but my name is Saden, Paladin of Lucia.
And I'm Ava. Ava Forge, Ava Guard Hand.
A pleasure. Now I could really do with something to drink.
You can hear just over the wind the cheering coming from the battlements as the orcs finally leave the town, heading back.
Cheers for the super chat. It's really appreciated.
So, would we like to continue, or is this a good place to finish for the night?
I think this is a very good ending to the first session, personally. One thing I would like to do before we end off is just go through I like to do this with my group. And that is for everyone involved. So starting with you, Mr. Dungeon Master, Mr. Game Master, Foreteller of Destiny, is we're going to start with you. You're going to say your favorite bit. We'll just do the favorite bits for this because it's much easier. Your favorite bit of this session, like the peak moment for you, and then we'll get Vicky's, then Brass, then we'll end off on me, and I'll send us off to bed.
Okay. I think my favorite bit was you lot working as a team. Really trying to coordinate. A little bit disorganized in places, but I tell you what, it was good to see you in action. 5th level characters pack a punch, and I like it. However, yes, hit points can go down very fast, especially against larger creatures. Give you an idea, the ogres are 8 hit dice each, so they are tough.
We noticed.
Opponents.
In fact, I can bring us over to this screen because the chat is there, and the chat can also give us their favorite moments from the stream because we've had a very consistent viewing. Vicky.
Mine was my misclick, where I basically was looking at moving my character around and decided to place her in full view because it was just fun. But it was a misclick. But I still enjoyed it.
Brilliant. Brass.
I liked dealing like 40 damage or whatever it was with a single hit. Cleaving orcs from head to balls.
That was good. That was really good.
But I think the setup was very good. I also liked, because big battles in any TTRPG usually suck. But I like that we had, it wasn't like the DM didn't tell us what to do, but there was 2 very clear objectives with, this tower and this tower being suppressed by this group and this group. And by unsuppressing them, you could turn the tide of the battle without having to deal with the entire horde. So I like that.
Yes.
Good.
Very show, don't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite bit wasn't the jumping from roof to roof, although that was cool. I think it was just
That was cool.
It was just stepping out as this orc was charging the wizard, and just
It was
think
brilliant.
off goes the head. Oh, well, that's that. No, that was my favorite bit, I think. And I've got a feeling that there is much to do about this orc horde that is disappearing into the east, and I have the skills with which to track them. I
I'm
really
a tad
enjoyed
worried
it.
about the caravan that we've left, considering there's an orc horde.
That was going the other way.
Makes no difference. It's
I've
still
got other
worrying me.
guards.
No, the caravan you've left has, if you remember, has Captain Bran Ironhide and his 24 troops. And they are expert troops designed to be parachuted into areas that are potentially having trouble.
And the 3 of us just turned an entire battle on our own. So that was very...
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Guys, if you enjoyed this stream, please do drop a like, a subscribe, comment down below. Don't just in the chat, but comment below, because it really helps me in the algorithm, as they say. Thank you very much for those of you that have financially supported the stream. That's always, always appreciated. This took a bit of coming together. We've been planning this for a few months. It's going to be every other Monday. So there is no show of Trouble Comes in Threes on the Monday coming, but there will be one on the afterward. So that means that the next session is on the 2nd of January at the same time, 4 p.m. EST, 9 p.m. Otherwise. And it's just come to mind that I don't actually have an outro screen set up yet. So go to the break screen, and that will be that. In fact, you know what? I can just put us back on the countdown for a bit. Guys, have a lovely evening. I hope all of you here also enjoyed yourselves. And that will be that. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.